It's largely about just making sure that women are represented and that they're being represented in a positive light, and of course representing the industry to women as well, because it's not just about promoting one to the other. You can't expect to get more women involved in the industry unless you can inspire them to want to explore trades and professions within the industries in the first place. Well, I get to run a session on how to increase women's participation in non-traditional industries with young Temi, and it's exciting to be able to bring things to people's attention that they might not have already considered, especially if they think they know an area and then you sort of say something else to them and they're like, oh wow, I actually never looked at it like that. So it's very meaningful as well, because a lot of scenarios don't necessarily get discussed, and certainly not things that need to be put forward that a lot of people are reluctant to. And yeah, so when it comes to public, I'm always optimistic, but then there's some conversations that need to be had behind private doors. Okay, so the themes would be barriers that women face, and again, this is where some of the things that people wouldn't ordinarily consider are commitment and what it takes to actually get things into play, and the fact that it's kind of like a puzzle. There's so many different facets that have to go into how you actually increase the numbers, that unless you get all of those pieces of puzzles into their space, it doesn't all come together, and you won't see any changes. And that's the unfortunate part, that it's so unusual to get that many key stakeholders from all of these different factions, from parents, students, industry associations, to your teachers and specific your training education, getting them all wanting a common goal and all working for that common goal. It's just really difficult to get coordinated, and that's why it hasn't happened yet. We've got like 5,500 women in trades across Australia. So given that we make up 54% of the population and at least 50% of the jobs, that in the industries we can make up between 11 and 18%, but then when it comes to trades we're back down to 2%. And then some trades in particular, there's no percentage, like concreting, bricklaying, roofing, trades like that, there's no percentage. So unless somebody's prepared to be out there and be visible and bringing those arguments to the table, it's always going to remain the status quo. Unfortunately, women try and find information on the internet, they try and ring associations, and people are like, well, I don't have the answer to that, I don't really know what you need, I'm not sure who really looks after that. And we really just want to, like, for Industry Women Central to be that organisation that says the buck stops here and we'll make it happen. Let's see who we need to talk to make it happen, and know that young girls and women will just and feel like they're in confident hands, and we can lead the way. But also to make sure that women who are aspiring leaders, emerging leaders and elite leaders, women who are high potential for being leaders, that they're taken by the hand kind of thing and given opportunities to help them expand and become more visible so that they can inspire more women. I would say if you are actually passionate about it and you really want to do it, go for it, because it's not what people seem to have this perception that it is. It's not. It is female friendly, should I say. Follow your dream. There's so many opportunities, and these are the highest paying jobs as well, let's face it. It's a much higher paying role than some of the other apprenticeships or traineeships would offer.